Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Risk of Rain 2. There has been a little bug fix patch since the Scorched Acres update, but as far as I'm aware, it specifically did not change any balancing, so it shouldn't really affect too much. I know there were some kind of minor bugs introduced, but yeah, nothing that affected me so far. I have played probably more than one run, but specifically one run on Drizzle difficulty, where I ended up unlocking... Well, it just went completely insane, as Drizzle runs pretty much inevitably do. And I did beat this challenge with killing Aurelia Knight. It was super broken. It was actually, toward the end it was getting pretty exciting despite being on Drizzle. And I did die eventually. I don't even remember to what. It was one of those long runs though. I guess it was at least 2 hours long. And by the end, yeah, I mean, for the longest part, for the longest time, nothing could even touch me. Despite me using, I had shaped glass, I had so many things. Notably, I had I actually had 3 rejuvenation racks by the end, and Nukuhana's Opinion, and I was playing as Rex too. So, and what happened is I also had other sources of healing, I guess. Obviously full crit by that time, and multiple harvester sites, a couple of leeching seeds for good measure, and and a billion a billion? That's not, well, a ton of attack speed. So that was just basically Gatling gun firing my life leeching triple shots. And anyway, the effect was that as soon as I started firing, even without having the sucking vines down, but just firing my normal left mouse attack, I fired a barrage of dozens and dozens of Nukuhana's Opinion projectiles. It was just really nuts. So yeah, that was fun. But you know, it was also not particularly exciting because Drizzle, so I don't know if I should have been recording. Anyway, now I have unlocked everything, but I have not yet found the new use item that the Aurelia Knight challenge unlocked. Oh, although, hold on. Killing Aurelia Knight did give me this item, which I'm pretty sure is a guaranteed drop from Aurelia Knight. And what it is it gives you an Aurelia Knight on every single teleporter event, which is pretty nuts. Okay. Makes sense that getting more of these doesn't give you more Aurelia Knights, because that guy is freaking huge. He's full size, and he actually blocks your projectiles, I'm pretty sure, which can make hitting the actual boss a little bit awkward sometimes, but you know, all in all, it's just super cute, super cool. He's just there. He uses his normal attacks. He's super tanky. He deals a ton of damage. It's just pretty glorious. Oh yeah, and I stacked that to 4 apparently because, oh yeah, now I remember how I died. I accidentally, because I was moving incredibly quickly by the end of that run, and I accidentally, without really thinking, used a whatchamacallit shrine, sequencing shrine or whatever they're called, and that actually broke the run entirely. I guess I must have given me 4 of these. I didn't even get to activate the teleporter on that level because what it also did was convert all of my tier 1s into energy drinks, and I could not move. No wait, was it energy drinks? It must have been, or was it red whips for my tier 2s? I guess it must have been, because I was literally unable to move in a controlled manner. As soon as I touched any controls, I just shot across the entire stage, shot upwards to the point of getting teleported back into the map, and it was just uncontrollable, literally uncontrollable. So yeah, that led to my demise, unfortunately. So that was really unfortunate. That was not what I had planned, but you know, it was kind of hilarious in its own way. Anyway, my main goal was to get that unlocked anyway, so that's cool. I did not get the drop from the new boss, the Grove Tender, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I haven't seen that myself yet, and I have no idea what this does. I did get the new lunar item, and that's actually, yeah, that's another thing I had going. That's right. I had obviously multiple gestures of the drowned and fuel cells and whatnot, and what this thing does is it has a relatively short cooldown, or maybe it was only relatively short because by the time I picked it up, which was pretty late into the run, I had already had all those cooldown reductions. But yeah, for 15 seconds, it increases all your stats, So the in-game description says it increases all of your stats, but has a chance to debuff you. Oh, wait. Okay, so it is always whenever it wears off. When it wears off, you have a 20% chance to get everything reduced by 5%, which is really, kind of minor compared to the benefits. And the thing is, obviously, with the right setup, you have this huge buff active at all times, in addition to having the Warhorn effect on at all times, of course, for having your active item literally on 100% of the time. So yeah, all of those things combined and more made for a very, very broken run, which I guess I should have been recording ultimately because it was fun, despite being on Drizzle, but and now what I want to do is just lamely play my favorite character again, now that I have unlocked everything, and hopefully I'll see one or both of those new items and a couple other nice synergies maybe. So yeah. Of course, as always, the beginning is going to be a little bit slow. Maybe I should actually pause recording and just skip ahead. How would you feel about that? I don't know. I mean, let me know in the comments. The few people who actually watch these runs, I know they're not hugely popular, but I like recording this game occasionally anyway, because I do like playing it, so I guess I might as well. And I'm not recording nearly any run anymore, but occasionally I feel like doing it. So if you're one of the few people who actually watch this, you have every right to let me know what you do and do not like about them, and whether you maybe would prefer me to skip the first 10-15 minutes of a new run until things have picked up a certain speed, because I would be okay with that. Certainly. Unfortunately, I cannot skip that relatively boring beginning phase for myself, but I could at least spare you it. Although, then again, since you are watching it as a video, you can always just go ahead and skip a couple minutes ahead if that's what you'd like to do. You have my permission. Go ahead and skip 10 minutes if that's what you want. Meanwhile, I just sit here waiting for enemies to spawn very slowly, dropping me only tiny sums of money until I can finally afford that chest I see sitting over there. And of course, this guy here sneakily spawned behind my back. I mean, honestly, the first item we got is pretty good. It's a damage item, which is good. Monster Tooth, not so great. But I think that Runald's band, is it Runald? I can never remember. Yes, Runald's band already helps quite a bit with damage. It doesn't have a very high proc rate, but when it does, it deals a good amount of damage. Honestly, it may not be that huge yet, but it's only gonna get better as we attack more quickly and, gain damage increases and stuff. And of course, as soon as we get the other band, it's gonna synergize nicely. Oh, okay, well, it's a good amount of damage relative to the enemy's health for those lower health enemies for sure. It just doesn't feel as good on the tanky golems, but that's pretty normal. Oh, hello. Nice. Now that being said, I would like some more items. I saw a shop somewhere, maybe down by that platform area. We do have enough money to afford quite a few chests. Or this drone, I guess. Sure, why not? I guess since I'm feeling okay about my damage, despite not really having many items at all. Let's take a quick look up here. I think I'm gonna meander my way toward the teleporter and activate that pretty much right away. Where was that shop I saw? Am I crazy? Didn't I see a shop? Could have sworn. Huh. I don't know. Well, there's one back there. I guess I can grab that. This chest here? Chest? No, it's a turret, of course. I mean, I never get these, but I guess I'll make an exception. And, oh, teddy bear, movement speed. Or guillotine. Guillotine. I want early movement speed. I think movement speed is... It's okay to make movement speed a priority early on. Okay, Beetle Queen, of course, spawned up there, outside of the range of the turret, but at least it's gonna help with... Oh, can we aim it? Not sure if that's actually affecting it. Is it? Oh yeah, it is, totally. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, looking up and not actually seeing where the queen is spinning is a little bit dicey. No! Oh, okay. Whew. For a second there, that was actual acid spit, and then I was actually dead. Oh, hello. Don't kill me, please. Health is slowly coming back. Give me some of those monster tooth bubbles. Oh, it's the... Oh, okay. Never mind. The turret is actually hitting her. But still, that's a really unfortunate position up there. I think I need to make my way up there. Even though that means not advancing the teleporter as quickly as I would like. Come on. Die, please. And it's annoying that enemies sometimes, you know, even a single boss just spawning up here, this far away from the teleporter. When there's multiple bosses, that makes sense later in the game, when you also have more mobility. I guess the game just doesn't care, is what it comes down to. And another character which hasn't such a limited firing range wouldn't have such a problem in the first place, because they could just stand much further away and shoot from there. I guess that applies to most characters at this point. Well, maybe not most, actually more like half of them. There's of course Mercenary, who's even shorter range. And there's Angie, oh no. Really? Bandolier? Meh. Meh. Very, very meh, but oh well. Yeah, there's Angie, who's also kind of limited range. I mean, I suppose his turrets actually... I mean, they certainly don't have unlimited range. I mean, their firing range is probably unlimited, for all intents and purposes, or close enough to it, but they will only automatically fire at enemies within a certain radius, so functionally it's limited. Is there an item there? That's just a dead Lemurian. I didn't really spend much time up there looking for items. 7.5 minutes. Not great. There could be something here. There usually isn't. Oh, well, I mean, that's basically nothing. You know what? I think I want to maybe cut my losses. Only 4 items is really not a whole lot, even though 2 of them are tier 2s. Unfortunately, though, the boss item was really not particularly great. I guess I'm probably not giving Bandolier enough credit. It certainly has its uses. It's just, you know, it's just doing its thing so inobtrusively, quietly, that it's easy to miss that it's doing anything at all. Also, I certainly still do not prefer it to most other tier 2s. But oh well. The game obviously does not ask for that. And that's okay. Second stage. Can still be a little bit slow to make enough money. I guess I'm gonna take a quick trip back here to make sure there is no item here. Again, there usually isn't, but there can be. So by doing this, I made a couple more enemies spawn. So I can definitely afford one of these chests here. And we get a behemoth. Whoa. Nice. That's like a straight up 60% damage buff or something. Maybe it's not. Maybe the math doesn't work out that simply, but it is just a very nice damage buff and a little bit of AoE as well. So I'm pretty excited about that one. I mean, I guess that's an example for an item that also doesn't look particularly flashy. I mean, sure, it adds a little bit of an explosion effect on your shots, which is nice. But it's mostly doing its thing, you know, passively and without calling too much attention to itself. But it's just so much better. Which, you know, makes sense, being a tier 3. And not every single item has to be that good, but oh well. I don't even know what I'm trying to get at. I guess I'm not necessarily trying to get at anything. Okay, please don't do this. I don't fully understand why sometimes just moving sideways is enough to evade the laser, and sometimes it just isn't. Sometimes they still hit you. Thankfully, normally that doesn't make the difference between life and death, but it can. I'm gonna keep this one in mind. Maybe try to collect. Actually, I feel pretty powerful. Even more powerful now than I was earlier. Obviously, now that I have a pretty good damage increasing tier 3 item. I'm gonna play this and not get lucky, unfortunately. Yeah, I should be able to grab this chest here without having to spend much more time, like so. Okay, that's somewhat helpful. And I think I want to go ahead and grab the teleporter, which I think is back here. With any luck, there may be an item or two to get here while we're taking care of the teleporter. There it is again. Nope, nothing. That's oh fine. That's K. Stone Titan, of course. Taking some nice damage there. I like it. Now, if you could please target not me, but some of my drones. No, no such luck. That's fine. Let's get rid of this guy. By the time I return to the Stone Titan, obviously its laser is going to be back online. Unless it did shoot a drone in the meantime? No. Oh, that's fine. Actually, this corner is convenient enough. We can evade the laser while still staying inside the teleporter range. That's really all I ask for. I'll brute force it. Yeah, it's dead. It worked in laser. Perfect. Boss is dead long before the teleporter is done. That's usually a good sign. I mean, it's obviously always a good sign, but if you're able to do that consistently, preferably consistently, then it's a pretty good measure for being strong enough. If you have trouble defeating the boss before the teleporter is done, then things might become pretty tricky down the line. In fact, when you're at that point, then things already are pretty tricky. Okay. Well, we have some movement speed, so running along, checking the last couple of places I haven't been. Actually, quite a few places. Shouldn't take that long. I'm gonna play this one more time. Okay, got lucky there. Quite lucky, in fact. Not bad at all. Wait, where even am I? Ah, okay. Right. Grab this. I mean, sure. Let's play this. Energy drink. Nice, nice. Maybe I'll get this on the way out, depending. Well, there is a wall here, which I'm pretty sure I cannot get over, so I'll play this again, and I should definitely have enough money to buy everything on this stage. I was kind of hoping, not just kind of, I was hoping for a teddy bear block there, but only a single teddy bear, so the chances were slim to begin with. Okay, let's see here. There was another... Well, there's a chest up there, 2 chests up there. There's another shrine that still has 1 charge in it. There would have been a combat shrine. That's okay. Not a combat, a challenge of the mountain. I guess I would have activated that if I had seen it. Oh! Reaction time. Too low. Oh well. Can I make it up there? Like so? Yes. Easily. So what was that even? I only saw something I could have bought. Right as I was falling. Wait. Oh. Honestly... Sure. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Actually, depending on my luck with the gambling shrine. I may yet wish to have saved that money. We don't have a ton of healing, so I guess having an extra healing drone might actually come in handy. Okay, nice. An additional sticky bomb. And another one. Sweet. Gives us a 10% chance? Unless, I guess percentages... Oh, and already we don't have enough. But there is that shrine that I may not have played it at all. Oh, thank you. Oh, we had played it. Okay, nice. Actually, that worked out perfectly, almost. Missed 1 item, that's fine. Got some really good stuff out of it. So yeah, items with percentages stack in very different ways. And it's not really, as far as I can tell, it's not really indicated anywhere. The item log tells you how much you gain per stack. But it actually works differently sometimes. So, for example, the guillotine that starts with instantly killing elites under 20% health and says that it adds 5% per stack. That's not additive, but multiplicative in some way. So it's not... I think my math previously was that at... what was it, 16 stacks? Or, I guess, at a total of 17. So the initial one plus 16 more would make it so you instantly kill elites at 100% health. So you just instantly kill them. But that's not how it works out. Instead, it's apparently something like... I forget the exact numbers, but 15 or so... 5 or 10? I think it's actually 5. It's a relatively low number of guillotines that make you instantly kill elites under 50% health, which is huge. And then it slows down dramatically, so by 15 or something along those lines, they get instantly killed at 75% health, which is already amazing. And obviously, getting even 15, I mean 5 is pretty much is easy without printers, but getting 15 by the end or by the middle of a relatively decently long run, if you find a printer, is absolutely no problem whatsoever, and that helps tremendously. Because there can be some extremely tanky elites later on. The Malachite elites are notoriously tanky, as are, of course, the more traditional elites. The ones with the shields, I think that's the overloading ones. They're pretty tanky. Anyway. Yeah, but obviously, famously, the lens maker's glasses, the crit glasses, as they're also called, they stack 10%, flat out 10% per crit chance per item. So you max them out at 10, or actually 9 if you have the other 2 items that give you 5% crit chance each. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure that the sticky bombs also just add application chance in a linear fashion, so, or not linear, that's not the right word, but additive fashion, I guess. The first one gives you 5% chance, and then each additional one gives 2.5 extra per chance, percentage chance, whatever. So, yeah. Right now that should be 5 plus another 5, so 10% chance. That's all I was trying to get at. Long story, very, very short. Meanwhile, what am I doing? I guess I spent quite a bit of time fighting those enemies up there. Not really achieving all that much. Especially not getting any items. Making a lot of money though, so I guess it's not terrible. Greater Wisps. Awesome. Ooh. Not so awesome. Although, that guy's dying fast. I guess the power of Behemoth. The brilliant kind. I wrecked that guy pretty hard. The other one unfortunately decided to float away, so we'll have to worry about him at some point, I guess. Just not right now. Teleporter's back there, so I'm gonna make my way over there. Picking up any items I can, because I am stinking rich. Looking forward to getting bunked in the back from one of these guys here. Or them just dying extremely quickly. That works too. There is a shop that I would like to buy from. Okay, more passive damage. And I'll build on that. Okay, stealth kit actually pretty good. Oh, you know what? In that run, in that drizzle run that I was talking about, yeah, so I guess it must have been go-tubes that, it must have been all my 50 or so tier 1 items that turned into go-tubes. Or I don't know how many, probably more than 50 honestly at that point. Because it was not only when I was sprinting, it was, or maybe it was. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe my movement speed, base movement speed was just normal when not sprinting. But, you know, unenhanced, so very slow. Especially since I was playing Rex. But I had, like, yeah, 50, 60, however many energy drinks, which, oh, ran right into that one. Amazing. Oh no, that's just outside range. God damn it. And we get my favorite boss. Everyone's favorite boss. Well, not everyone's, I guess. Mine. So yeah, that made it so that as soon as I tried sprinting to move at a reasonable speed, I was moving at a very unreasonable speed. So that's what happened. But because I just remembered that my tier 2 item was actually stealth kits. And it was pretty crazy. That's the only reason why I even survived as long as I did after accidentally activating that shrine. Is because I had like over 40, I don't know the exact number, over 40 of those kits, and as soon as I took any damage, even the tiniest amount, I turned invisible, and I stayed invisible for, I don't know, a very long time. And that was the first time that I ever really was able to experience that effect. Oh no. I was kind of hoping that I would be safe from the balls up here, but nope, no such luck. Anyway, yeah, that was the first time I really had a chance to observe the effect of the invisibility, and it turns out that it's really good. Attacking enemies does not break that stealth, so I was perfectly able to just sit there, stand there right next to enemies. They just literally wouldn't see me, as if I wasn't standing next to them, and I could attack them just fine without becoming uncloaked. So yeah, while that lasted, I was literally immortal. So that was pretty sweet. Obviously, there's no realistic way to ever get that many stealth kits. I don't know how much time they stack. I guess I could just look at the item log and find that out. I really wish I could actually target those guys from here. Holy crap. Okay. Lots of wisps too. Oh man. Oh, hi there. You somehow bonked all of your projectiles. Okay, one guy dead, the other guy should be close. Whew. It's always throwing me off a little bit when that thing happens. That extreme screen shake when you kill one of those guys. The camera just gets jerked to the side. It's a very disorienting effect. Very neat though. Okay, time to finish that teleporter. And grab this scythe. Sure. Don't have a lot of crit, but... I mean, we have a little bit more now than we did just moments ago. Oh man. Okay. 2 Dune Spirits can be pretty scary. I was killing them relatively quickly, but unfortunately with their positioning, I don't know, maybe there would have been a better place to fight them from, where I would have been relatively safe from the boulders. Well, either way, we did fine. Unfortunately, the only really unfortunate part is that I couldn't really spend a lot of time inside the teleporter area, so there we go. This all took a little bit longer than it should have. I am going to go with the teddy bear. For sure. Not even a hard decision at all. Let's see here. Time-wise, 25 minutes is kind of okay. Kind of average. There are a few more items to grab, though. So it's gonna be more like 26, 27 minutes by the time we make it. Nice, there's another guillotine. So I'm not entirely sure how exactly that adds up. Must be a little bit less than 25% health to instantly kill. Or a little bit more, I guess. Wait, no, it's not. A little bit less than 25%? Yeah, less, of course. Okay, another one of these. And another one of these? I mean, I guess teddy bear is better. I would like to stack the bombs more because I still like them a lot. Nice, that's a very good one. But teddy bears are just so good for not dying. It's very hard to justify not taking it over anything else. Okay. That said, I wouldn't mind some topaz brooches, which are still extremely powerful. And they are going to stay extremely powerful until they get nerfed. And honestly, that nerf is pretty much inevitable. I would be very surprised if some upcoming balancing patch would not massively, well, maybe not massively, but somewhat tone down the amount of shields you get. Or, I don't know, I guess they could be nerfed in other ways as well, but right now they're just very, very powerful. I don't like how that guy moved out of my range. Okay, he took some more damage. Well, he's so far away, but he can just snipe me across the map. How's that fair? Oh, and I ran right into that one. Yes. I was unable to correctly gauge the angle of that projectile flying toward me. That's okay though. We're doing fine so far. Okay. Let's see here. There's a tier 2 shop. Potentially quite good. Not just potentially, because it has one of my favorite items. Yeah. I was gonna say, it looks like we're good, but nope. Actually, we're not good at all. That guy needs to go. Oh, and another one spawned. Give me a break, guys. I need to make a purchase or two. I also could really use a Hopoo feather. I hope that shop doesn't have a Hopoo feather. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Because if it does, I really should... Oh no, it has one. Oh no. I'm gonna grab the ukulele. Maybe not a smart decision. But it's so good. Probably should have... Oh no. Okay, thanks for blocking that. I really should have gone with the feather instead. Okay, some movement speed. Always nice. Oh, nice. Well. that. 1400 gold. Presumably, I'm gonna guess that the tier 3 chest is gonna be about 4500 or so. Will you please not shoot me? Not making a whole lot of money, but there's also a lot more map to explore. Infusion. Whatchamacallit? Survivor's instinct? No, Hunter's, predatory instinct. There we go. Tough. I think I probably should go for more health. I haven't really been prioritizing my survivability all that much. So let's get this. Let's play this once or twice. Twice, obviously. Okay. Some shields. Ah, nose is itching. No, please. Not that again. Yeah, let's play it again. Okay, good. Whip, not bad. I would like to take out that Titan that's hanging out somewhere. Teleporter's up there, good to know. Let's see if the tunnel is open. It is not. Okay, well. I guess that's both good and bad. There is much less map to explore, which also means a lot less items, because that tunnel usually is full of items. Where's that Titan? Probably up there. They really do like spawning up on that highest platform for some reason. Oh, or maybe it's just right there. Fortunately, we cannot snipe him across the map, unlike many other classes. Oh, landed right in that one. Okay. Oh. Okay. Nope. Not okay. I think I want to go around and fight him from the other side, maybe, or maybe through here. Definitely easy to get cover here. Oh, nice. Get blown up. Will-o'-the-wisp doing some work. Oh boy, what is even happening? Nose is itching again. Oh no, not now. Underfly scratching. Okay. Sir, Mr. Titan, sir. Slowly but surely. We are amassing some money here, so that's good. Oh, of course. Can we kill him before he lasers again? Maybe? Oh, it's gonna be close, but we did make it. Sweet. And with that we should definitely have enough for the tier 3, unless I'm massively miscalculating or misguessing, misjudging. Oh, 4,500, hey, that was pretty much spot on. Nice. Very good. Okay, right, teleporter is up. I wanna check out... Where haven't I been? I feel like there's quite a few places I haven't checked at all. What is this? Incinerator drone. Nah. Not really worth it. Okay, there's a shrine up there. That's good. I haven't really checked over here, by the other end of the tunnel. Lots of turrets using up my item slots. which is not great. Probably can be items here as well, huh? Technically. Okay, again, we have no chain here. Actually, there seems to be no chain more often than not. But that may not actually be the case. Probably a biased impression. Come on. Oh well, I mean, we didn't even have a use item yet. Okay. And we want to make it where exactly? The teleporter is over there, okay. Sure, let's hit that. Since we actually probably got everything, or very close to it. There is a... Oh, this is tempting. Let's go to 5. Multiple magma worms, something just killed me. What? By an imp? Well, he must have finished me off, but I have no idea what just 99% of my health. Within a second or so? That was extremely unlucky. Well, okay. I mean, it was a decent run while it lasted, which wasn't all that long, unfortunately. And, it looks like, or actually it smells like, I don't have a lot of time before dinner. So, unfortunately, this is gonna be it. A shorter run? I mean, sure, why not? Short but sweet. I would have really preferred it to keep going, because we had some nice stuff going on for us. Like the behemoth, the Tesla coil, yeah. That really could have gone places, but oh well. I guess I must have been unluckily hit by multiple fireballs from the magma worm. I was a little bit close to them in, you know, trying to play that printer a few more times. I guess ultimately greed did me in, not for the first time. Oh well. Well, anyway, I'm gonna call it an episode here. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.